tarde, caros telespectadores do Filas TV. Eu sou Jéssica Zavala e começo agora a sua tarde informativa. Começamos por abordar o tema do coronavírus, que é uma doença que está a preocupar muita gente em todo o mundo. Sabemos que coronavírus são vírus que causam doenças respiratórias, desde gripes normais a doenças mais graves como a pneumonia. Moçambique ainda não registrou nenhum caso de coronavírus, sendo que está fortemente cuidadosa nas fronteiras, nos aeroportos, para que todo aquele que desembarque aqui em Moçambique passe pelo exame e passe também pela quarentena para saber se vai manifestar alguns sintomas assim aqui da doença. Vamos agora falar com o nosso representante na Alemanha, que vai ter uma entrevista com alguém que está na Áustria e vai nos explicar com detalhes como é que está a decorrer, como é que está a viver com essa doença. É contigo.
Good morning. Welcome to our online TV that we are trying to share everything about the world and especially Berlin and Mozambique and also around Europe. And now we know that we have this big issue of our time, the big disease that coronavirus. And we would like also to know how is it happening with you in your country. So I will have some question to you, and also you can feel free to answer them if you can, and also maybe in some minutes I will try to translate them, and that's how we will do it. So first of all, I would like if you can present yourself, then we can go forward.
My name is Five. I currently live in Vienna, Austria. I'm a full-time student at the university, and I also work as a freelancer. So basically, home office and home studying.
Okay, thank you. Julia, we have some question for you about the coronavirus. I would like to understand how is it the situation in Austria now? We know that this virus is really spreading around the world, but we would like to understand from you. There's a lot of information around in the internet, but sometimes you never know what is the truth, and it's good that we can talk with someone who is really living there in Austria.
So our third day, reducing our social contacts very much. We have stay at home quite much, get our social contacts very down. We are supposed to only leave the house in case that we have to work that is not being postponed, like doctors or nurses or people who have to take care of people with disabilities. Also for grocery shopping and for helping other people. So for instance, helping elderly is going to buy groceries for them, bringing medication to them is one of the main reasons we are allowed to leave the house, or we should leave the house, but we should really keep the contacts really low. There's studies that if we keep our social contacts low, the infection rate is going down rapidly.
Okay.
It is a measurement from the government. If we go on living the way we live and like having the normal life, there's going to be a huge infection rate, and the hospitals will not be able to take care of all of the patients. So similar to what's happening in Italy right now, that there's not enough beds on intensive care, people don't enough space. That this is what the government is trying to avoid. Also, recently, basically all of the European countries have decided to follow the lead and to reduce social contact as much as possible.
Okay.
So schools are
I would like just to translate a little bit. Ok,
Of course.
ela estava a tentar explicar, né, sobre a situação no país dela e pelo que eu entendi que eles ainda são autorizados a andar, a sair e ainda estão a trabalhar. Just a minute, is it true that you said you can still go to work, but you cannot have a really so much contract? Yeah.
Work that is not being able to be postponed.
Okay.
So, doctors, people who work at the grocery store, they have to go to work because otherwise they cannot buy things.
Okay.
So yes, yes, but I would say most of my friends are working out of home office.
Ok. E ela está a dizer que muita gente lá na Áustria ainda continua a ir trabalhar, mas há esse muito risco, né? Estão a tentar evitar ao máximo o contacto entre as pessoas. E também ela mencionou que as pessoas mais idosas eles precisam muito ajuda, um apoio, então eles estão a tentar dar um apoio, assistência, e deu também um exemplo que eles estão a tentar lutar para ver se não podem chegar a uma fase que a Itália chegou quando já não tinha camas suficiente, né? É o que está a acontecer agora, que não tem camas suficiente para os pacientes, então eles estão a tentar reduzir dessa forma. Ok, I think I tried to make a small resume about what you said, and so about the schools, you said there's a new methods that they're using, yeah, right now.
Exactly. There's a lot of e-learning platforms right now.
Okay.
There's different YouTube channels that are giving free courses right now because of the situation. So we're not speaking just about Austria, we're also speaking about Germany. We have everything online right now, so our professors are doing as good as possible to give online. But also we have the problem that partly the servers are overloaded, so it takes a little bit of more time to, like get everything done.
Yeah, então ela tentou também informar que eles têm um sistema agora de estudos online, como no YouTube, e para evitar esse contato direto entre as pessoas. Okay, we have some countries that they don't have so much possibility about the internet, for example, because I think here in Europe is a little bit easier, but how they can do this, for example, I'm talking about Africa, about Mozambique, my country. We have internet, but it's really, I cannot say everyone has access for it. So what is your advice? What should happen with this type of case?
As parents, I think to realize that we are responsible, or generally even I have siblings. I have 3 younger siblings. I'm trying to read a lot with them, teach them about things I know, and the ability of using the internet, find online platforms that you can use even in small groups, because often we have 3 to 4, like I have 3 siblings, so I will take all 3 siblings and I'll do with each and every one of them something, but also that it's interesting for all of them.
Okay. Yeah, ela está a tentar informar que para o nosso caso que temos problema de internet, né? Eu sei que a internet é cara para estarmos 100% online, e ela aconselha que, pode-se criar pequenos grupos e aquelas pessoas que já têm um pouco de conhecimento pode também partilhar as informações. Ela também deu um exemplo sobre sobrinhos que ela tem. Okay, and so Julia, there was a misunderstanding here. For example, in Mozambique, during the discussion about this coronavirus, the students, they feel like, it's really cool that they have a holiday, or if the government, they decide that they don't go to school, and some they were really enjoying, like yes, and some they were asking like when we are going to have this. So what do you think, what these guys they should understand about this, when the schools or the government they are trying to not them to let go to school, but the people they misunderstand this information? Do you have something to say about that?
I think everybody has understand that we are in a situation that is not very common
Yeah.
right now. So we've never, and I think that we have to be conscious that it's going to
Yes.
pass, it's going to go on. So if you don't study right now, so if I, for instance, free, I'm not going to study, I'll just,
Yes.
sit at home and watch Netflix the entire time, I will have problems later on. I won't be able to finish. And I think we have to be very self-aware that it's a situation right now. We don't know how long it's going to take, but as soon as it's over, kind of, life has to go on.
Okay.
And then we will have trouble.
Okay.
So study because it helps you. It's not, nobody's studying for anybody else. You're just basically studying for yourself, for your future.
E ela tentou responder a uma questão que foi colocada, né, no plenário, quando uma estudante perguntou quando que deveriam ter férias, e mostrou, parece que ela estava feliz em ter férias. Então ela está tentando dizer que não podemos estar felizes em ter férias, porque na verdade é uma situação que temos agora e é uma situação que vai passar, e precisamos entender que quem estuda está a estudar para si mesmo. Então se você está em casa, então você tenta fazer o máximo possível de poder aprender alguma coisa você sozinho em casa. Okay, but because what I understood, according to some research, is like many people in Italy, the kids, they were not allowed to go to kindergarten, and also I think the schools. But then what the parents they did is like, okay, they were not going to school, but many people they were like having parties and enjoying again together. You understand? I think this also is necessary to understand that the main reason that people they don't go to university is that you don't have so much contact with each other, isn't it? Because if you don't go to school, but you still go to kindergarten, you still go to club. So
here everything is closed. So all the clubs have been closed since last week. Bars or restaurants are closed. Basically everything is closed except for grocery store, pharmacies, and animal pets shop for, like getting food for your pet, and everything else is closed. Also, the government has taken measures. If there's a group gathering of more than 5 people, the police is going to step in, and there can be fees. So with that, there's a very, like, I can send it to you. There's from the Austrian TV that says if we're going to isolate, we have a part of people who are being infected. But they will also, it'll take a little bit of it'll take more time to spread the virus, so that the hospitals can actually again take care of the patients. Because if it's now going to be 500,000 people in one hospital, is not going to be able to do it. Even the hospitals we have been already told, do not come to the emergency room in case it's not really an emergency, because the risk of getting infected is very high.
Ela tentou explicar que quase tudo está fechado, né? Segundo ela, está fechado as discotecas e muitos outros lugares estão fechados, menos aqueles lugares onde você pode comprar comida. E é mais ou menos o que eu posso resumir nisso. Okay, Julia, I think we are going good, and also we are going to maybe to the end to the conversation, but I would like you to say something about this. But before, in Mozambique, it happens in December last year. There was a man who went to the television. He said, okay, he had a dream that something will happen. We need to take care. I don't know when, but I received a message, yeah, from God, that we need to take care because it's coming something very powerful soon, and God is going to take us. So there was people, they started to think it was like like a joke, if someone always crazy, something like this. And so according to this, then now people, they start to post that message, what that guy was saying to the world there, because he went to television station to say this. So they start to make these jokes. Okay, do you think this one also will die? This one also will die? Something like that. So I would like just to give you a question. Do you think we are going to this apocalypse issue? Have you ever heard about apocalypse?
I heard about it. But we're going to an apocalypse. I think we've been facing so many issues, environmental issues, etc. So I kind of have to feel just being put down on, like slow.
Yes.
More care of each other, looking after one another. We're all rushing, we're all living our lives, but we're forgetting about the people around us. We're forgetting about people who are maybe sick, who are maybe alone or alone. That this is a sign for us to understand, whoa, we need to slow down a little bit and find the values that we used to have, to get back together. There's scientific proof actually that the lockdown in Wuhan in China there was less CO2 emission during the lockdown, and there's people from all over see the sky because it's no smog. So I think it's been a wake-up call for us to realize, okay, we actually can cars or like without driving that much, and we can live environment and say.
Okay. In resume, yeah, I think this last sentence was good. I think I'll take this one. Ela falou que, falou muita coisa interessante. E ela acha que não é o momento de apocalipse no fim do mundo, mas é o momento de a gente realizar que nós podemos viver ainda salvando o nosso planeta e ter o amor um ao outro, porque esse é um sinal. E também parece que está provado mesmo cientificamente na China, e que parece que as pessoas tiveram mais união agora. Então é o momento de a gente refletir sobre tudo o que acontece, e principalmente ao nosso próximo, para ajudar um ao outro, principalmente já nessa situação. Ok. So maybe you can say something just to finalize, and to the world, and especially to Africa, and also to some different countries. But I really feel like, okay, we need also to give more information about how people, they think about this. So it would be good if you say something about, to close, advice, something like that.
First advice, don't panic. I've seen it here in Vienna. People go and rush through the stores, not.
Okay, wait, it's better I follow you. Ela primeira coisa diz que não precisamos estar em pânico. Yes.
Um, there's take care of each other. Young people go and buy for elderly people. Don't expose them to maybe getting the virus. You can
Yeah, pode
translate.
ajudar também. Os mais novos devem ajudar as pessoas mais velhas, porque são eles que têm mais risco nisso. Todo mundo pode morrer, mas os mais velhos têm mais risco. Então ela está a aconselhar que os mais novos devem ajudar, ir comprar alguma coisa para eles e não deixar eles expostos no ar. Yes.
Support your friends who are not feeling very well in this time. Be there for them. Even if you can't see them, call them, ask them, are you okay? Do you need anything? Do you want to talk? Support one each other. Thing that we have to support one each other.
Ok, ela aconselha também que temos que nos apoiar um ao outro. Se você sentir que alguém está numa situação dessa e a pessoa está um pouco mais triste, então tenta aproximar e perguntar o que realmente precisa. But okay, in this case, in supporting each other, if someone is like, okay, doesn't want to talk, okay, the people they are avoiding to be close to each other, how we can do it? Como vamos fazer isso para poder apoiar alguém enquanto que yeah.
We all have
Okay.
smartphones. We can all call our friends. We have FaceTime, WhatsApp audio, Viber, whichever social media.
Okay.
But more positive thoughts. Also, if you post things on Facebook or Instagram, don't post bad things. Post something making people laugh.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Because laughing is also very healthy.
Yeah, it's true. So now you are healthy, you're also laughing a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, ela tentou informar que precisa apoiar um ao outro, porque eu tentei perguntar como vão fazer isso, então eles podem ligar para alguém, deixar alguém feliz, pode também entrar no Skype, assim como no WhatsApp, e postar também alguma coisa que deixa alguém feliz, porque também a alegria faz bem, é saudável para uma pessoa. E, yeah. Yes.
And definitely what we really do here in Vienna, every evening are opening their windows and everybody is clapping.
Okay.
So we're like applying to all of our doctors, our nurses, responders, just to say thank
Ok.
you.
E o que eles fazem nas noites, por exemplo, todas às 6 da tarde, que são 18 horas, eles abrem as janelas, como estão nos prédios, né? E começam a bater as palmas para dizer obrigado para os nossos médicos que estão lá a lutar para nós. Ok.
So I think being calm right now and staying healthy is the most important thing, first of all. And I don't think I have to say it, but please, guys.
Ok, vamos lavar as mãos também sempre que andarmos, vamos lavar as mãos. And there was something, some people, they start to post like something like, how can I say, making jokes with this corona, like posting they are holding somewhere, like they don't go to work, they are just at home. There were some photos from Italy. Some people, they are in this house, they are not going anywhere, so they post some bad pictures. I don't know what can we also say to these guys, because some people, they take this like, okay, it's a moment to make jokes, but I think it's not really a joke moment.
I think we do have to realize that it is a time where people are suffering from loss, where people very much, but also I think that sometimes maybe not about the virus as its own, but about the situation, like people buying toilet paper. You know, it's with every sad side there has to be a little bit of I don't say that people should make fun of coronavirus, because people should still be able to laugh.
Okay.
We don't have to cry.
Yes. Ok, ela deu um conselho que nesse momento precisamos de acreditar que é um momento difícil, mas também não podemos fazer brincadeira com a doença, mas sim, claro, precisamos em algum momento poder rir, porque também a alegria, não podemos ficar tristes. Yeah. Okay, Julia, it was nice to talk with you, and thank you to accept this. And
Thank you.
you are also helping to others if you give this information to the world. And thank you so much. Okay, it was very complicated, very hard to reach you, but finally we did it. Yes,
it did work.
Okay. Yeah, see you. Bye.